Hi everyone, so I'm back to share another journal with you, and this time I've used my own kit. So yesterday I made, I released a kit, and it's Vintage Collage, and I will link that below if you want to go over and check it out. I've used that alongside my butterfly and floral tag pack. I've used some Ephemera from ARTYmaze as well, which is her time card toppers, her ephemera kit too, her freebie labels, which you can find on her Facebook group, ARTYmaze and Friends, and I've used the little number tiles from one of her oddment kits, and I've also used some butterflies from one of her butterfly kits, and I will point it all out as I go through. So this journal measures, I'll just put my book away. Okay, it measures 8.25 by 4.5. It has one signature, 76 pages front and back, and it will be listed in my shop if you're interested. It's also a fabric cover, and this lovely fabric was gifted to me from Lou, who's Lou Greenwood. And I used, if you watched one of my videos the other day, I was talking about using up, you know, them 12 by 12 scrapbooking papers that you just think, why did I buy that? So I've got loads of them. Why did I buy them? So what I did was I covered it with fabric, and then another sheet, and it's really thick designer cardstock that I had, and then I used some brown paper bag, which is a really strong paper bag that I get my shopping delivered in from Morrison's, and it makes a nice thick cover. It's really thick in comparison to using book pages in between and things like that. So anyway, I done this topper, which is this image here, is from ARTYmaze. It's one of her female beauties, and I've used this scrap piece here, which I think is from ARTYmaze as well, from the Something Shabby kit. Obviously I've got bits and bobs left over, so I used that, and I used a Tim Holtz metal book plate. The word in here is a freebie from ARTYmaze as well. I think she's got that in her shop and on her not her Facebook group, not her shop, I'm talking rubbish now, in her Facebook group, ARTYmaze and Friends, and also on her website. Got that right. So I used that, and I inked it up a little bit to make it look a little bit older because it was printed out on white paper. I've just literally put this topper on. It's all been stitched around here and stitched around there. We have eyelets and this organza ribbon as a closure. So let's go inside. There's a little quick peek. Okay, right. So like I said, I used the brown paper bag, and it is really thick. I don't know if I can get my hands on it. I've got, you can just tell by the, you know, the sound of it as well that it is thick. It's not like flimsy paper bag. That was the bit that says Prime, even though it's from we've got a shop in the UK called Morrison's, and you can actually get like same day delivery if you order through Prime from Morrison's, just in case anybody didn't know that here in the UK. Okay, so this is one of my collage pages. Like I said, I will link that below. You get 10 pages and it's £1.50. That's £1.50 sterling, British pounds, not dollars. So yeah, and obviously I've trimmed it down to make a traveller's notebook size, as that's my favourite size to do. This is one of the pockets from that kit as well, and these are from my butterfly and florals tag pack. You get 12 tags in that pack, and we've just got a little label there. We've got a fabric tab here. There's a doily. This you get in the Vintage Collage pack as well. Paper bag. This is from the old design shop, either that or it's the graphics fairy. We've got some trim here. This is one of the little corner pockets from my kit, and then here we've got a tag which is from the butterfly and florals tag pack. This is from the Vintage Collage kit, and so is that. We have some lined paper. Here I done a window envelope, and obviously I put bits of my pages from my kit on that. I stitched all around the window as well, and stitched all around there. And initially I did have this on as a flip, but it was too thick for it. It wasn't sitting right, so I just glued that side and that side down. And there's 4 window pockets altogether. Now this tag was made using one of the pages from ARTYmaze's Ephemera kit, which is kit 2, and the butterflies from Andrea as well. And then the labels are freebie, and this is from the Oddments kit. And then this is just some like sari ribbon that I ironed. I ironed it all because it was all like twisted and ruffled up, that's the right word. I put some paper in the background there, and that just slips in there like so. Another page from my Vintage Collage kit, another corner tuck from my kit as well, and inside there we have another butterfly from the Butterfly and Florals. I will link everything below. That's from the Vintage Collage kit. That's from Andrea's Ephemera kit. And these are, this is the time card toppers from ARTYmaze as well. And I just made some little booklets with them. And I stitched along there as well. So these are like little matchbooks, and you get all the words and everything. I just used some scrap pieces behind there, and you could journal on there as well. And that just paper clips on there. We've got another tab and another page from my kit. I want to say thank you to everyone who's already purchased it. Thank you very much. Another tag from the Butterfly and Florals, and that's one of the pockets that you get with the Vintage Collage kit, and that's one of the tags you get from it as well. And this is from ARTYmaze, and that's from the Ephemera kit pack 2. Another envelope that I added one of my pages to, stitched all around the window and then all around here and here, left it opened at the top obviously. And this is another tag using ARTYmaze's Ephemera, one of the pages from our Ephemera kit, Butterfly from ARTYmaze. Oh, and that's sticking up, I'll have to glue that down. Oops, I'll use that. There we go. Missed a bit. So yeah, the labels are from the Oddment kit. No, not the labels, the number tiles. I don't know what you call them. Number tiles I'm calling them. And that's a freebie from ARTYmaze. And then there's some, I think it's Spanish dictionary page in there. I'll just have to bring that up to put it in because I haven't got enough room. And that just slides in there. And then these are just sari pieces. That was actually gifted to me from ARTYmaze as well. So we've got lots of journaling room as well. You get this with the Vintage Collage kit. We have a paper bag, and this little design shot with some trim on there. Like I said, lots of journal space, mainly in the middle all the journal space is. That flips. Doily. Here we have another window envelope, again all stitched around the window, stitched all around here, and we have another tag inside there which is using a piece from Andrea's Ephemera kit, so a Butterfly kit, her Oddments kit, and the freebie label, and some dictionary in there. And I think, like I said, I think it's Spanish. I think struggle to speak in English sometimes, so I wouldn't know how to read Spanish. Another pocket from my kit, and this is all from my kit as well, that page there. And another tag from the Butterfly and Florals, and this is from Andrea's shop. That's the Ephemera kit, and that is the Vintage Collage kit. That's the other side of the page from the kit. Another corner tuck here from the kit, and that is from the Butterflies and Florals. This is from the kit, and that is from Andrea. and that's just some fabric and some of that sari. And here we have another matchbook like time card topper, using the time card toppers, and that's been stitched in there. We've got 4 sheets. I'm sorry if you can hear my fan going, but it is very, very hot here, and I would melt if it wasn't on. Pass out, one of the two. So yeah, that's from the time card toppers. This is one of the corner tucks from the Vintage Collage, and that's from the Vintage Collage. So is that, and that is the florals and butterflies, or butterflies and florals. Actually, I think that'll look better up there, like that. Another window, and again, I aimed to do that as a flip, but I think because what I think I done wrong was I collaged the whole envelope front and back, and then I scored, and I think it was just too thick for the ability for it to flip and flop the way I wanted it to, so it got stuck down. Another tag using Andrea's Ephemera kit too, her butterflies from her Oddment kit, and that's a freebie. Even behind the pocket is opened as well with the envelopes that are stuck down. There we go, and that's some more sari and some, oh, glued that down. There we go. Some lace trim, a little flip, and the other side of the paper bag, another little flip, and that's that was actually original French ephemera, which I scanned and put in the kit. Fabric tab and a doily, and here we have a double pocket, and obviously that's all from my kit, and you didn't have to use it like this, but I chose to, so I just glued this onto more or less the bottom of that, just to create a bigger pocket and a little pocket here. And this is from the Vintage Collage, and that is from the butterflies and florals. It actually works really well together. I was quite surprised, didn't know I had done things like, you know, that would actually work together. I know everyone else does, but my brain doesn't normally work like that. This is from ARTYmaze's Ephemera pack, and that is the back. So there we have it. I really enjoyed using my own kits. And yeah, and this weighs a ton. It's actually really, really heavy. It's because everything's backed, and things are backed on cardstock as well, so kind of adds to the weight. Like I said, I will link everything that I've used, my kits, Andrea's kits, I will link them all below so there's no confusion. And this will be listed in my shop. So if you have any questions, just ask, and thanks for watching. Bye.